Funky. Hip
All right, everybody, welcome back behind the bar in Vegas. If you can see out of the background,
Treasure
Island,
right there.
And I found this guy on the casino floor.
That's true.
So weird.
That's exactly where he found us.
Yeah,
you're right.
So we decided to get together in Vegas. Somebody's birthday is on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
So get together and drink some crazy beers because that's what we do.
This person decided that was a good idea.
Yeah. So we're gonna do kind of a big whale. Assassin. Really should be all I have to say about it for those watching this. You excited for this?
Yeah, I am excited for this. I've tried trading for this a couple times and it just doesn't work. I offered like 7 bottles of something for this one. I was like, I'll have anything like Toppling Goliath stouts, and it just didn't work.
Yeah, because
people were just like, haha.
Nope, sorry, fuck you.
Like seriously, I don't know, whatever.
Only one you've had is Morning Delight, right?
I had more, yes, with you at my house.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime I want to drink a Toppling Goliath stout, I just call Nathan and say, hey, let's drink some of these. And it happens.
Yeah. Wax cap, cut it off a little.
Dude, look at that. I thought like that opened with like no hiss on it.
A little bit. A little yeast. Whew, smells good.
How do you feel over there?
Pours out like motor oil.
Like all, well, I can't say all Toppling Goliath stouts because I've only had one before, but I feel like you should pour that. Like I feel like I don't want to like pour too much. It's true. I'm just saying.
There you go.
Look at that.
Sure.
That actually looks exactly like Morning Delight did.
It does, yeah.
Right?
It's really thick.
Is there coffee in this?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't believe there's any adjuncts in this beer.
So this is a what, 14% stout?
Yeah, right in there. I think it's like 14, 13, 7, something like that.
And it's aged in?
Whiskey barrels. Vintage 2014. They did this in 13, 14. There was 12, which is the red label, and then they did a vanilla bean version as well.
They didn't do it last year?
Mm-mm. Nope.
Is it just because it wasn't like ready to?
That's what I heard, is that it wasn't ready, but apparently they're going to do one this year.
It's kind of funny. Like I feel like Toppling Goliath kind of like trolls people on Twitter, and they'll like show pictures of stuff. And
what was it this last week? Craig was like, "Hey, something releasing soon." It was just a picture of him in a stout.
Yeah, it's like what is that? And nobody knows. Yeah. Like they're like the masters of the hype train.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think they invented it.
Eric knows what he's doing.
He does. Pours out.
But yeah,
just
that's insane.
Thick. I mean, look at the alcohol legs.
It's crazy.
Leaves that like haze of brown down the side.
Yeah, and there's like little like specks of like head, just like it's. I don't even know.
Yeah, no real carbonation. I mean, a little bit of foam on top, but nothing.
But like look at that. It's like sticking to the side of the glass.
It is. It's almost like there's sediment in it.
Yeah,
like
it's insane. This is crazy.
So
I'm so excited.
Like a brew day for this beer takes like 8 to 10 hours because of the thickness of it. That
really?
They have to do it in stages to get it to the proper viscosity. That it's kind of insane. That's why they don't do it a lot.
Wow.
It's because it takes.
And the bottle says live beer, so So for a stout, what does live beer mean?
I'm not sure.
I have no idea what that means. Like I know with like sours and so I got corrected by the way the other day. It's not saison, it's saison.
Saison.
Like you have like that, yeah. You have like that yeast in there and all the like crazy lacto and all that shit that's like living. But like in a stout, like what I don't know what live beer means.
I think the thing with them is Toppling's always been about drink immediately. Like they don't want their beers aged. So like KBBS, all of them, they want you to drink it right away. Right. So this one's what, 2 years old now?
But this doesn't have any adjuncts that would like fall off, right? So you can just sit on this for as long as you want.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're drinking this. It's insane.
First of maybe.
This is a crazy like birthday like weekend.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I think we're just getting started too.
Yeah. I mean,
spoiler alert.
It'll be like next week's reviews. Right?
I don't know.
Is that how you do that? How do you do it? Yeah.
I'll probably post them all this week sometime. I don't know about you, but from here I can smell whiskey.
Yeah, it's insane. Like it's crazy.
This just smells like a huge like chocolate brownie dipped in whiskey.
It's like, but there's like a it's like a charred, like it's like I don't know what that is. It's like almost, it's not roasted, but it's like a charred oak almost kind like of a smell, right?
Like
yeah, it's like smoky or something.
Well, it's like in bourbon barrels, they'll flame the inside of them to char it for added flavors and things like that. I think that.
Oh my god. But yeah, it's like it's chocolate, it's fudgy.
People are gonna hate me for saying this.
I don't
care. This actually reminds me a little bit of Uncle Jacob's. on the nose, except a little bit more whiskey.
You know what's funny? Like, as soon as I smelled, I'm like, I've smelled something like that before, and you're right. It's like an Avery, one of those huge Avery stouts. Eric is mad right now.
Yeah. Stroking.
Panting. It is. Like, I get a huge, like, charred, like, almost like when, you put, like, fire to wood. It's crazy. I don't want to say, like...
Yeah, it's like burnt oak.
I was going to... Never mind. I wasn't going to say that.
It's when you put... Yeah.
But it's like charred oak. It's whiskey.
Chocolate.
It just smells like a huge beer.
Getting a lot of chocolate. Maybe a little bit of
I was going to troll John and be like, this smells like boot stout when I first smelled it.
Hazelnuts and wheat.
But no, it's insane what
it's
this
just
smells like.
It's just a huge nose though. Like it's like it's still in my nose and I haven't smelled it for a few seconds.
Like it like when you said Uncle Jacob's, like Avery, it smells hot.
Yeah.
But it's not a bad thing. Like it's not an off-putting thing. And this is like a little, I mean, it might be a little cold, so that might even come out a little more when it warms.
Yeah.
But it is. It's like charred oak. It's whiskey. It's chocolate. It's fudge.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite things of stouts when you get one that's just like a brownie dipped in whiskey.
Yeah, it's like it's weird. It's like layers and layers of like things that you're smelling.
Well, and everything's so pronounced. Like you're not digging for it.
Right.
It's not like you're digging to find some vanilla or like some chocolate or anything like that. Like it's there.
I think I've told you too. Like I've talked about it on some of like the reviews that I've done. When I have a barrel aged beer, I want like that. Like I want like that barrel that it's in.
Sure.
And
you want to know it was in a barrel.
Yeah, and like this is straight up a whiskey.
Yeah.
Like it is awesome.
It is. It's badass.
It smells great.
Well, we're almost 7 minutes in. We should probably.
Yeah, we should.
Cheers, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Wow. That is huge. Oh, and real quick, I do need to, because you do watch the videos. Wow, the aftertaste on this is incredible.
Gosh.
Huge thank you to Fred, if you watch this, buddy.
Fred?
Thank you very much for making this possible, buddy.
Fred, you should be in Vegas right now. There's like an Elvis guy who would probably marry us.
Yeah.
There is a shit ton of chocolate on the aftertaste of that. That's crazy.
It's like baker's chocolate, milk chocolate,
but
like dark chocolate.
With like somebody just took a bottle of bourbon or whiskey and it's like,
yeah,
that's so good. Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Like you get like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to describe this, but it's like you drink it and you get the immediate barrel, you get the chocolate, but then it continues and gets bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Like the after, like almost where it should be the aftertaste, it really hits.
Right.
With huge chocolate.
There's vanilla in there too,
There's vanilla, a little coffee. I'm getting like some roast.
Yeah, it's like a roast, and I think that might be like that charred kind of roasty thing is what I was smelling on the nose.
Yeah.
But like even talking, it tastes like my breath is whiskey.
Yeah. God,
that is so big. Good, and the mouthfeel is just—it's like velvet.
Yeah,
it's not. I remember Morning Delight being like crazy viscous and chewy.
Yeah,
like I don't feel like we're like chewing on this as much, but like it's a really full mouthfeel.
Very full. There was no carbonation on it, but it goes right across your tongue like there is.
It's like it just like glides across your palate. But there's also like I think we talked about. With Bourbon County, it almost tastes like it's hoppy, but it's not. It's like that kind of bitter. I think it's like bitter chocolate that you're tasting. It almost like has that like hop kind of a thing that like sits on your tongue.
No, I agree.
This is insane. This is so good. Wow,
this beer is huge.
And it tells you it's like this is a big beer.
Yeah.
This like
I'm having a really hard time.
I know it's weird. Like we've talked about this beer so much, and even after talking about it, like even drinking it, like it's I don't know. This is Eric likes to say that it's perplexing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you're trying to figure out everything that you're tasting.
I don't understand anybody. I was reading some Beer Advocate reviews for this when I traded for it a while back, and I never understood that people that thought this was overrated. Like, what were you expecting?
Yeah, like,
what are you comparing it to?
What do you want?
Yeah.
Like, it's sticking to my teeth. I don't know. This is crazy.
So, I'm going to go back to what I said on the nose. It's very similar to Uncle Jacob's to me, except it's not as hot. I will say it smelled way hotter than it actually tastes.
Right. And when you drink Uncle Jacob's fresh, it's warm.
Oh, yeah.
Like
you feel it go down.
Yeah, with this, like, you get a little bit of that warmth, but it doesn't, like, you don't feel it, like, going down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, look how much of this I've drank already. That's dumb.
Yeah, it's really easy to drink.
Yeah, I mean, it's
what,
like
14-ish%.
It's in this is a beer that you'd want to be like a sipper, but it's like I want to keep drinking it.
No.
It's crazy.
I don't want this to end ever.
It's
Find that ABV.
seriously like I think it's 14, but it's like just sitting here. It's chocolate. It's brownie. It's like brownie batter.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
It's whiskey.
This says 12.8.
12.8.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe SR is 14.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we've talked a lot about like these stouts.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Well, just like in the chat though,
Sure.
Like that's all we've talked about for a long time. Hashtag stroking. This, I mean, I don't know. Like it doesn't get a lot better.
No.
I mean, like when I had Morning Delight, I was like, I had told you, I'm like, up until today, like Bourbon County was my favorite barrel aged stout. And Morning Delight's not even barrel aged, but after drinking this, like, I mean, Bourbon County's still really good, but it's like it's not this,
I love that breweries put this much love and care into beers to create something like this, and I respect the fact that they don't release it all the time,
right?
And they want it to be a special deal and put a lot of pride and effort into brewing it. I learned a lot this week actually about these beers that I can't really talk about.
Talking to sources
tell you that I can't really talk about, but just what goes into these beers is incredible, and it shows, right? I mean, Mike Sabot is a genius
when it comes to stouts. Yeah. I mean, we've talked about it. Their hoppy beers are kind of hit and miss.
Very hit or miss.
And I don't know why that is. I don't brew beer, so I'm not sure. But this is the second Toppling Goliath big stout I've had, and this is fucking stupid.
Yeah,
it's dumb.
Yeah,
it really is. I don't know.
So and the finish is just like creamy chocolate. It's ridiculous. So just to kind of recap, it's thick.
Like you can chew on it.
It's got that. I saw it in Eric's, and there's Barry talked about it in the review of SR that hasn't been made public. That you can chew.
I so wish that you guys could see that.
Yeah, maybe someday.
I don't know.
That you could like chew the aroma.
Right.
And like I get that with this beer,
mm-hmm.
and then but then when you drink it, it's like it just keeps getting bigger as it goes across your tongue.
Right.
Like it hits and you get that nice sweetness from the whiskey, goes into the chocolate, and then it just explodes chocolate whiskey at the back.
Right.
It's crazy.
And then like as I'm just sitting here, for me like it's like charred oak, it's vanilla. Mm-hmm. Like there's so much complexity to this beer. It's insane.
Yeah.
Like I don't I want to talk about it, but I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things where you can be John talks about it, like you can be verbose about a beer, but I don't I'm also speechless at the same time.
Yeah.
This is so good. This exceeded any expectations I had.
Yeah.
Like I've talked about Assassin, and I've tried to trade for it, and we've talked about mm-hmm. it, and I've always just like wondered, what would it be like when I drank it? And I'm drinking it right now, and I really don't know what to say about it.
Yeah.
Except for it's amazing. It's everything that I hoped it would be.
Do you think it's worth trading for $300 to $400 worth of beer if you can find somebody that'll do it? A fair trade, but don't overpay.
You know what? I think I would do it.
Yeah.
I would, just to have another bottle of this.
Yeah.
I would, and I haven't even had like the other Toppling stouts. Like I would trade a lot of beers, all of the beers that I have.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I don't know. This is so good.
I'm actually curious, a year and a half into this, what the whiskey notes were like on this.
Yeah, like if you drank this like same day that you picked it up, like what would it taste like? Would it just be like a crazy hot, just boozy mess of a beer? Or?
I mean, it could be like we were talking about with Uncle Jacob's, where it's warm going down.
But even if this was warm, I would still love it.
Yeah, because the flavors, again, I come back to, I want to make sure that it's clear. The flavors are so pronounced.
It's insane.
Like you don't, I feel like a lot of beers we sit, like even in Bourbon County as an example, mm-hmm. where we sit and you drink it and you get the initial roastiness, you get the bourbon barrel, you get that, but then, everything else you're tasting, you're kind of...
It kind of just like all blend. Yeah, you're like searching. You're like, oh yeah, I think I can taste this. I think I can taste this. This is like...
It's there.
I smell this, and this, and then as I taste it, I taste this, and this, and then as I talk, this is what's sitting on my tongue.
Yeah.
This, and this. It's like, I don't know. This beer has absolutely blown me away.
Yeah.
This is insane. Like I want to make out with you right now.
We'll do it off camera.
I'm just saying.
It's happened before.
Yeah. This is crazy. If you guys are trying to trade for this beer, trade what I'm telling you. I would do whatever it takes to get your hands on this, just to try it once.
Yeah. It's definitely worth seeking out.
Like, I don't even want to drink it anymore. I just want, like, I want to bring this home and, like, just have it sit and be like, oh, I can come to this, like, every, like, third day and just take a sip of it.
Yeah. Well, there's not a lot of carbonation. You could probably do that like a wine. Mm-hmm. Just cork the top of the bottle and drink it later. No, this is amazing.
That's insane.
If you can't figure it out, I'm assuming
it's like a 74.
74, 72.
This is,
I mean, it doesn't
100.
Hundreds.
It is. It's 100. Like this. When a beer leaves you speechless, I mean that's what you say it is.
Yeah.
This is dumb.
It's one of those I always come back to. Yeah, we may drink a beer later on this weekend that may be better than this, possibly.
Like my lips taste like chocolate.
Yeah. But the thing is, would you change anything about this beer?
No. Like no. What would you change?
Nothing. There's no adjuncts in this, and it tastes like there's cocoa nibs for days.
It does. I'm like, did you guys just dump chocolate chips in this?
Yeah.
What is that?
I mean, it's like you just took a box of like that powdered baker's chocolate and just dunked it in there.
This is it's dumb.
Yeah.
The hype is real, kids.
Yeah, hype train.
I wish I had like my Flavor Flav clock and my Viking helmet.
I just want a train conductor hat.
We should be that.
All aboard.
I'm on the Toppling Goliath.
You just look at that in the glass. It's like there's an extra layer of like amazingness on top of this. It just like has this thickness to it.
Like the glass just.
Yeah, we could do this for an hour.
This is stupid.
I mean, for something that I should be just sipping on, I've almost finished the glass.
No, seriously, look at that. Like it started like here-ish, and now it's down to here-ish.
Yeah.
And how long are we into this?
16?
16 minutes?
Yeah, and you figure we didn't start drinking it.
I could talk about this, like you said, I could talk about this till tomorrow.
Yeah.
I could just sit here and bro out with you, and like we'll just like I get to take a sip every like 4 seconds and be like, oh, I just tasted this.
Yeah. Gosh,
this is dumb. Yeah, I mean, try and trade for this. Do whatever it takes to get your hands on one of these.
We still have half a bottle.
I don't have that good of beer. I have like a couple beers that I might be able to be like, I have like 4 of these. I don't know. I don't think I have.
For me, just for people out there, you just gotta find the right person.
Yeah.
For me, I got really lucky, and Fred, you're an amazing individual. And the right guy reached out to me, and we made a fair trade.
Fred, I want you to be the godfather of my children. If you're watching this, do you like kids who are 7, 6, that around age?
I don't know where this is going.
You can be the godfather of my children.
He's a super nice guy. He had some friends come to Kansas City this last week, and I didn't get to meet him, but
really?
I did give them beer bars to go to and stuff like that. So I know he's gonna watch this video because I told him we were doing this. So
Fred, we are bros for life.
No.
Anything you need. You need some shit Green Flash Alpine beer, I can hook you up, buddy. Let me know.
He does like brewery beer.
Breweries?
He's a stout guy.
I can do that for you.
We can hook up with some Mocha Wednesday.
Yeah, anything you want.
So
this is dumb.
So yeah, obviously 100 out of 100 guys.
Yeah, it's hundreds.
I'm
gonna throw a microphone across. If I had a microphone right now, I would throw it at Treasure Island back there.
Island. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I thought this was a good background for a beer. Yeah.
This is insane.
Yeah. So we're gonna leave it there, kids.
It's still chocolatey on my tongue. Fuck. Okay, I'm done.
Do you want to keep going?
No, that's fine.
We're gonna keep enjoying this. Keep celebrating this man's birthday weekend with amazing beers, because that's what I wanted to do.
I want to do that too.
And we might be back with a couple more.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Good. So thanks for coming behind the bar in Vegas at this round table that
keeps
shaking. I apologize for the shaky camera. I watched it shake.
I know. I'm sorry.
But that's what happens when you're on the road. I'm sorry, video quality. We went back in time to my old setup. So
that's all right.
But we're drinking amazing beer. So
Assassin.
I'm gonna get this up quick.
It's Hunnits.
Until next time, guys.
Insane.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.
Oh.